Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on the cluster. I think this is episode 4 now. Yeah, so I'm in bed. I'm knackered. So I've just been busy. I've spent a few hours and yeah, let me show you what we got. So last episode I obviously sailed the raft over to the obelisk. I uploaded and had a little mishap. So we had to do a little bit of ARK magic. So yeah, I lost the Spino. No fault of my own. I crafted some cryopods. Well, at the time, a cryopod. Brought him over in the cryopod. Game crashed, and the Spino was just no more. The Pteranodon was fine, so we got the Pteranodon over. So I've had to spawn a Spino exactly the same level, and he did come out at the same level. So on that aspect, nothing has changed. So we've still got him. Now, I spent a good few hours yesterday setting up. So we've moved bases, right? I'm pretty sure I found a decent location. So without talking too much, let's get into it, and I'll show you guys around. So we've got some basics. Haven't really loaded out too much in the house. I have, however, got some tames. I spent a little bit of time just sort of trying to get some basic stuff, so you guys don't just have to watch a simple tame each and every time. So I've got a breeding pair of Triceratopses, and I am going to breed them out. I might do it later on today, or I might do it next episode. As you see, Mr. Pteranodon, he's over here, he's doing fine. Moss chops, we come back and we found our decent moss chops. He hadn't moved, means the world kind of shuts down when we leave. And I've tamed one of these guys. This was an interesting one. I managed to perk up on a cliff and just kept pumping him. I mean, I need to make some more trank arrows, because as you might see in my hotbar, I'm down to 2. And for what I've got planned today, I'm definitely... I mean, we might not get it done today, but I want to at least get set up. So, I've been out, I've been crafting materials. As you can see, I've got... so I'll run you through the list of what we need for what I want to do, right? So I want to make a trap for the crystal wyvern airs. Now I've never actually made this trap, so I will have to slow down when I'm making it, because I am going to be using a video. I'm pretty sure I've got it, but I don't want to get anything wrong, because it is a different trap to what I'm used to. It's not your basic throw your foundations down, throw a couple door frames or window frames in, and maybe a gate, or just gates in general. So a lot of you might know this trap if you've been onto Crystal Isles, if you've either seen it or if you've built them yourselves. Personally, me and a few other guys, we tribed up on Crystal Isles, and we either used someone else's trap, or one of the guys in our tribe ended up going and making a small version of it, and we used that. I never personally made it. So what you're going to need for this trap, so this is just for one single wyvern, wyvern, whatever you want to call it. So for one trap, to trap one wyvern, you need 7 triangle roofs, you need 6 double door frames, 2 stone hatch frames, 6 stone pillars, and 7 stone triangle ceilings. Now, it wasn't in the requirements, but I know full well that I'm going to want a ladder, so I'm going to quickly... he should have some stuff I can make it for him. Right, so I'm going to just quickly build a couple of ladders. And, of course, I'm going to need fibre. Now, I've pretty expelled a lot of this area. But while we're going around, I'll show you some of the stuff that I've done. So, obviously, I've got some storage out here. I've got a table with my mortar and pestles, and I've got a bunch of the refining forges, because the spot that I've chosen is a fantastic spot for metal. So as soon as I came here, There was about 4 or 5 nodes straight right next to the base, so that's why the refining forge is already going. I run out here and I've literally just got rocks, metal, trees, bushes, tons of crystal around. Obviously it's crystal isles, so you're going to get a ton of crystal. You come down here, down there you got down pathway down to the waterways. The same for the other way, which probably best means I'm now dehydrated. But I haven't got round to making a canteen or anything yet. But yeah, you've got a ton of metal over here. You've got a cave over here. And this is the one where you get one of the artifacts. I can never remember which artifact it's called. But there's a ton, and I mean a ton, of metal in there. There's silica pearls in there. So yeah, that's a great spot for some resources. So that's one of the reasons I've picked this area. Now, you might have seen, I've got a really nice blood crystal wyvern, which was the first wyvern I've chosen to tame, and that's mainly because he decided to land in my base. So, luckily I had about 200 crystal on me. So yeah, that took a bit of a little while because I was still on the slightly slower rate. So let's just jump down here, get some of that. Now, when we've set up our trap, we're going to be able to get the primal crystals, so it's going to be a lot easier to tame these crystal wyverns. Now, I've just got to say, this is a beautiful crystal wyvern. He's obviously the blood variety, so he drains the other's health while restoring his own, which I think is a fantastic mechanic. But we should now think about getting over. I do want to also point out, when I first loaded in, I flew over just to check out sort of what was spawning, how things are coming along, if we can start doing things. So I used the Pteranodon before I had the wyvern and flew over to the like the crystal wyvern air lair, should I say, which is just over there. And I got really lucky, so I'll just come in here and I'll show you what I got. Now, bear in mind, normally you will get chased for this. However, there was only 1 or 2 spawned in at the time, and they were inside the cavern. So if I come over here, yeah, I've got a 140 blood crystal air egg. And you might notice there's a few creatures in here as well. So while I was checking them out, I found a very nice level Spino. So I jumped on a ledge and I managed to trank him out and tame him up as well. He is a higher level than our original. And I also found some Ravagers. I completely forgot Ravagers were a thing over here. So I've tamed a couple of them, but they're both female. So I need to find a decent male to get a breeder going. And so we can get a nice little pack, because I quite like Ravagers. They reduce, I think, a lot of the material weights, so we can obviously carry a bunch of stuff. And we also need to get a female Spino. I saw this one, I saw the level, I got excited, and then realised it was a male. Still good, still a good tame, great tame. But yeah, I was very hopeful to think that it was a female we were going to be able to breed. So the only thing we can breed as of yet is the trikes. So we can get a decent trike. I mean, they were both pretty good trikes. I think they were like 120s or something, or so like that. But yeah, let's grab our materials, let's shoot over and see if we can build this trap. See if I can do it. So we'll just throw everything, let's just throw everything into the old thorny dragon. I'm going to have to start naming these guys, so if anyone watching, if you want to make any name suggestions for any of the creatures that I've got, feel free, and it'll also obviously add to some comments to the video. Also, like and subscribe if you are watching, because it does help me out. I get a few likes, but I do get a lot of people actually watching. I'm getting quite a few viewers, but not really many putting likes. So I don't know if that just means no one's enjoying the videos, or if there's something else you'd rather me do. If you want me to switch it up, change the rates, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. Obviously, I'm open to suggestions. I'm really new to this, so I'm completely open to suggestions. So let's just double check. I didn't actually grab any of the structures, and I haven't even made the ladders yet, so I'm going to keep digressing. So let's just grab all those bits, and that's what we ran out for before, was fibre. And then I got thirsty and then forgot about the fibre. So let's just grab some fibre. Yeah, let's quickly make, I'd say like, let's just grab 4 ladders just to be sure. So we need some wood. Grab some thatch. And just because it's easier, I'm going to click to build 5. Not that it's difficult to specifically build 4, but let's just build 5. You can always use it elsewhere. Alright, so we've got our materials ready. I'm going to use the Wyvern because he's my strongest hitter and best flyer now. Sorry, Pteranodon. And let's make our way over to where we're going to be placing this trap. Now, you can place these traps pretty much wherever you want. And you can kite the normal, like the tropical wyverns, the blood wyverns in. And you will get primal crystals, but you won't be getting as many as you get from the airs, to the best of my knowledge. I never kited the normals into them. I've only ever done the airs. And I think you do get something like 50 crystals if you get an alpha. And I think we only ever done the alpha once. But that was back when Crystal Isles first dropped for console. So we're just going to head over here. Now, last time I was over here, there was a basilisk. So if he's still over here, I'm going to have to try and kite him into the Griffin Trench. And I'm also definitely going to want to get a Griffin. Now, I did have a little try and look to scope out the levels. I'm not going to fuss with a Griffin unless I can get a max level Griffin. And the last time I saw the basilisk was over in that direction. And I'm thinking that we'll build the trap over here somewhere. I want, maybe up here. I want somewhere that's got a good run, so I can easily get down, but nothing in my way, but it's also a straight stretch from there, because that's obviously where majority of the airs will spawn around. And that is also where we found our egg. So I'm thinking this also might be this. I think this is also the spot where we have our trap on the official map. So yeah, it's pretty a straight run. So let's get to building this, shall we? Right. Put that away. We're going to want the pillars. And from what I could see, let's pop it up here. So you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then pick up this one and this one. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we've got our base set up, and then you want the ceilings. So next up we'll place our ceilings. We got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 7. And next up, you're going to want the hatch frame. And now this is where they didn't have it on the video, but I'm definitely going to want to add this, is the ladder. So I'm going to add the ladder on this point, just so when I come to run in, I can run straight in and straight onto the ladder and use it as quick as possible. There we go. Because then once you've got it trapped, you're gonna obviously, you want to trank them out. You want to come running in, pop up on the ladder, and then you should be able to grab the crystals straight from here, or sometimes you might need to actually jump up and grab the crystals. Now, for this next point, I'm going to just refer to the video that I was watching, just because I'm not 100% with this trap. So just bear with me for a moment, guys. Yeah, so you get the pillars, you place the pillars down, middle ones come up, he then places across there, ceilings come in, and then, yep, the thing on the furthest side, and then once he's up, he then places, so, right, there we go. So next up, what we want is the door frames. So he is placed, I think it was 1, 2, and I think maybe a third. And I am freezing. So yeah, 1, 2, and a third, and a fourth. So yeah, he built 4. So another 1 and another 2, and then he put 1 here and 1 here. Then he gets these stone triangle roofs, and it is 1 there. Try not to fall. 1 there. Then comes round, jumps on, places 1 to the side, and gets rid of the middle one. So he comes around here, jumps up, place 1 there, 1 here, and then gets rid of this one. Then 1 to the top, 1 to the side, and gets rid of this one. And then I think you simply rinse and repeat on the other side. So 1. Let's double check which way he goes from here. 1 out to the side and gets rid of the middle one. And then up again. And towards the middle. So 1 there, 1 here, get rid of the middle. Then on the very top you get another one of those hatch frames. And then you want a ceiling, the last one, to go up. So I'm definitely going to have to jump up on here to do that. So that going up. And that will be the trap. Yep, that's the trap done. Alright, I am slowly dying, because I didn't bring nothing with me. But yeah, that's our trap. And I have just realised I've built it the wrong way around. So, I mean, we can still use it. It's not bad. It just means I have to fly the wyvern round the trap and then bank it in. But yeah, at least we know that now for the next time. Because I'm definitely going to be building a better version of this. I'll probably do that off camera, so I might end up demolishing this and building one so we can at least get a few, because on official I know people were kiting like 6 wyverns at a time and flying them into the traps. But for now, let's get back. We need to start crafting some stuff up and think about some other stuff we can do for now. Now, I need to try and remember where the base is, because I haven't been back forth too many times, and it is night time at the moment, so it is harder to find. We've got a level, let's see. We want some more stamina. We don't want to be dropping while we're trying to kite these wyverns. It is a very straightforward kite as well. When you're trying to get these wyverns into the traps, you simply fly underneath and you get straight through. And then they're obviously left stuck in the trap. Should be able to get back without dying. Let's try and hit up this red drop. I have hit up a few drops over here. I've got the rates on the drops slightly higher, just so we can try and get some better stuff a lot faster. Obviously we need all that stuff when we're going to be coming to do any boss fights. Oh, that was close. Let's try and grab this quick. Obviously we don't have the joys of having people to trade with. So we've got an Ascendant Mantis. That could be useful. Very, very useful actually. We've got a whip. We'll grab up that jar, because I am definitely going to want to try and head over to Scorched Earth at one point. And I'm going to try and tame a Phoenix. And you're probably wondering why. That I will add that the Phoenix over here on Crystal Isles is fantastic for gathering the element shards. Is this? Yeah, this is where we built. Should be just over here. There we go. Let's get back. Let's drop down here quickly. We do need some water. I've really got to irrigate the base at some stage. I will do that off camera because that is very tedious trying to do. Oh, I do have a water skin. Let's fill that up. And let's get my food back on my hotbar. Trying to adjust with some of the settings as well, so hopefully we've got a little bit faster taming. I'm not sure where it comes to the breeding rates again. I've always been a bit curious and never quite get them right, so I really should look into that a bit better, but I can never find very detailed things about how to set the breeding rates very well. Obviously it works with the imprints. So yes, you might be able to get the raising stupidly high and fast, but you won't be able to imprint fully. I'm just going to go ahead and chuck these guys to mate, because I do want to get some imprinted dinos. Now trikes, they're not really too useful. They're obviously good mounts for carrying all your stuff and get around, and they can take a bit of damage because they are quite tanky. So that could be quite useful, because as I say, I could be taking this guy into the cave with me, load him up with metal to obviously bring him back to offload, because I do want to get a industrial forge over here, and I'm pretty sure this is where I'm going to come for all my metal. Like, regardless what map I'm on, I'm going to be coming here for metal. I know the best map for metal is Aberration, but at the moment we can't get to and from Aberration with ease. So until I've done a boss, I'm not going to be going to Aberration. I'd imagine most of these are probably done, so I'll probably turn a few of these off. Yeah, I didn't get too much metal. I just tried to get sort of a basic setup going. I am going to try as well setting all these forges on. And I want to try and see if we could possibly hatch the wyvern egg, and we can get an imprinted blood wyvern. He won't be as high a level as this one, but it will be obviously an imprinted wyvern, which the then intel should make it a better wyvern. And obviously if we were to get a male, then obviously we can then breed a blood crystal wyvern and hopefully get the high level and the best kind of stats out of it, because the hatch level and stats from the egg will be compared with this one, and then if this one has obviously got a better hatch stats, then we will try and get all the levels from this one into an imprinted version once we start having a better ability, obviously producing crystals. So we're just going to obviously start getting some eggs, and then we're going to pop them all at the same time where it comes to the trikes, and get a bunch going. Try. We'll see if we can get some mutations going, because I mean, I'm not against getting mutations. I do like mutations, getting some nice colours. So they've got 20 minutes. We'll turn it off just so they don't do it while we're not watching. I will have another fiddle, because I know you can bring that down, and I thought that I had brought that one down, so we'll have another look. But you'll have to let me know what you think of the new base spot, the progress that we're making, if we should speed anything up, slow anything down, if you want me to showcase anything specific, obviously let me know. We do have to get some more basic tames, so I definitely need an Anki, which is one of the reasons why I haven't gone crazy on the metal yet, because obviously the Anki will get so much more. And we definitely need a Doedicurus, because this took some time with just that. So yeah, definitely want a Doedicurus. Speaking of which, I want that one back in there. And we're going to have to start thinking about narcotics again. Let's just chow down on a bunch of that, because it drives me insane, that stupid noise that the characters make. If Wildcard ever were to see a video of mine, which I highly doubt, I wish they would make that noise different. That is such a frustrating noise. When you get hungry, the noise that they make. What human being has Wildcard ever seen when someone wants a sandwich or something? When does anyone ever make that noise? I mean, come on. But regardless, let's just get some narcotics. We've got a few in here, so let's make a few. I did leave a load of mine over on the island. I didn't even think to bring them over, which I should have done. 17 there. I really should think about getting some meat. Is there any meat about to spoil? That one. That one. Nice little trick for you if you're ever in need of spoiled meat fast. Find the ones that are about to spoil. And drop them like that. And you can also get ones that are got a good timer. That means you've split all of these. They will give you the same timer. So now we're going to have a bunch of meat about to spoil. No, that'll do for now. Let's just think about getting some berries. So you got 340 damage. 380. So let's pump you for some more damage. Yep, yeah, a little happy dance. Yep, happy. Get some more berries if possible. We'll head out this way because I think there's a lot more bushes over this side. I took away a lot of the other ones, and I don't know if they're respawning that close to the base. So we'll just come over here. I do want to get a stego. I'm pretty sure that you can. I can't remember because it's a new TLC. The stego got the new TLC, which obviously you can switch between plates. And I can't remember if this was from a mod or if it was on official. If you can change what you get from obviously harvesting. If we can just solely get narco berries, or if you can obviously just get a bunch like you do as we just did. So let's just drop everything and carry on. I do want to get a Bronto. I will get a Bronto at one stage. Might as well hit some trees as well. Get some thatch. Pretty sure that's everything we need there. I'm just going to end up making some narcotics and stuff. I mean, if all things go well, and like if this channel were to pick off, or pick up should I say, then I would definitely look into getting a PC, because I would much rather play an ARK on a PC with adding some mods and stuff into it. And also I'd be able to make better content, because then I'd be able to obviously edit my videos, show a lot more of what I'm doing with, and then obviously edit the boring bits out, rather than just showing you a half-an-hour clip of what I think can be okay. And you end up missing out on a bunch of stuff, because for example when I was taming everything, I could have obviously been recording it all, and I could have literally just left all the stuff out in the middle and just showed you the wyvern, showed you the thorny dragon, a couple of trikes, and then I could have, for example, when I was building the base, I could have had it on a speed up, so obviously gone at like double speed, triple speed, and obviously sped built, because I know obviously some people do enjoy base building videos, others enjoy it, but it can be tedious to watch. So yeah, you obviously just comment, let me know everything, all your thoughts, and then all you guys that are watching and not liking, just drop a like. Come on, it takes 2 seconds. Just hit that little like button, let me know that you're actually watching and enjoying. So he's got a ton of meat on him. And then I think after this I might just spend some time just trying to get a bunch of narcotics going, get some arrows up, and then I think I might drop another video today, just because this one's starting to drag out a little bit with not a great deal on. So I might get the next video up and we will show me kiting a dino over. Let's see, how many can we get at the moment? So let's drop this off. Let's throw that in there for now. I don't need poop. We'll come over here. We'll drop that off. We'll drop the whip off. We don't need at the moment. We don't need a boomerang. Saying that, the boomerang could be a little bit of a backup if things were to break. I will pop the trank arrows on the crossbow. I will be really looking out for an upgraded crossbow. That's another thing. If we could get on the PC with mods, have something like the upgrade station they have in one of the mods, that would be fantastic. Alright, let's grab more tranks. Let's start turning these into the trank arrows. Yeah, I saw it that time. You know what? This video's been going for half an hour. We'll stretch it to another 10 minutes. And we'll see if I can quickly hop over and grab an air. I mean, yesterday when I was on here and I was getting everything done, there was a bunch, and I do mean a bunch, of blood wyverns just all flying around this area. It's one of the things I was hoping to see, a decent level. I haven't seen any since I came on today. Also, in saying that, I haven't really looked too hard. But we'll head over to the trap, and we're going to then fly it over. So just so we get our bearings, I'm going to have a little scout around. We'll see if we can grab. We just want one wyvern for now. We don't want to get over ahead of ourselves. I'm pretty sure the trap was over this way. That is where the basilisk was and is. And if I'm correct, that is a level 130-ish basilisk. And such a shame. I don't think you can tame them over here. You can't, obviously, get the eggs over here to be able to tame. Right, where did we set up? Did we set up over here, or...? I've completely lost our trap already. Ah, yep, there we are. So that's our little bitty trap. Let's see if we can find just the one. We want one single pair. We're going to stop over here for stamina as well. And then I also might have a quick look around to see if I can find another egg. Just looking around here, this first bit, I can't see it. When we found one the other day, it was sitting on top of one of those little pillars. Right, there's an air. He just, he would fly inside, wouldn't he? And one thing I wouldn't want is to get this one killed, because at the moment this is our only one. I can't see any eggs at the moment. No. I think we just got very lucky with that first egg. Happened to spawn in while there was virtually no airs. Right, well, let's get this one's attention while there's only one here. There we go, he's seen us. Now I've got to find the trap, and then I've got to try and bank it nicely around to get him stuck. And if everything's gone correct, he should get stuck inside it, and if not, then it looks like I've got to try and kill it. Bank it around, and fly through the bottom, and there we go. So then we just come over, we'll fly down here. If this guy decides to actually land. Park up here. And we'll just start dumping tranks into him. Right, I'm going to come off my wyvern because they shake too much. Obviously you want an upgraded bow to be able to get a better efficiency, less arrows. We haven't had the fortune yet to be able to get a better bow. You just want to dump load in. You do want to be quick when they trank out because their torpor goes down very fast. You want to get in, grab those crystals, and then you want to kill him once you've grabbed his crystals, because I don't think he will respawn his crystals. And I don't think you can farm him. Right, he's out. Come around here. Come. There we go. We got 6 crystals. Didn't even think to check what level he was. Right, now we've taken his crystals. We want to obviously kill him off. We'll just give him some damage. He does his little happy flap. We'll come around here. There we go, just level 30. I don't know if my rates will assist in the... Hey, it said 6 crystals, but we've only got 3. Oh, that's odd. Alright, anyway guys, I think I'm gonna leave it off here, and I think I'm gonna try and hatch this egg up. Obviously we're going to get plenty of eggs, so that I'm going to be showing some eggs during the videos, but for this one I'm going to try and pop off, just so you guys don't have to see me constantly back forth failing until I get it right, the right temperatures. At the moment I'm going to try and use the forges until I can get the air cons and stuff going and think about doing another base. I might have a hatching base somewhere closer. But yeah, hopefully you've all enjoyed this one, and obviously like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. But until then, bye for now. See you in a bit.